So today's session was a bit different. I decided that since this was my first workout back after being a bit sick, I wanted to test my strength for my whole body. So essentially, I opted for a full body workout, all working with free weights and barbell work. The reason for this is because I could not see myself doing any form of calisthenics today, mainly because that just requires or just demands so much more than simply externally moving like an object. So instead, I thought, you know what, my body is not going to be able to cop how like difficult calisthenics movements. So I was just going to suss out how I felt with dumbbells being a numerical way of like testing my strength and, feeling how strong I was during that day. So surprisingly, I actually felt not too bad. I thought I would have lost a lot more strength, but my working sets or like testing strength, if you will, was only about 5 kilos lower than it normally was. For incline dumbbell, I typically do 40 kilos, but 35s I was doing for reps. I was trying to control the weight, and it moved smoothly. Now, the first thing that came into my mind during that moment was, I think earlier this year, I struggled to put up 35 kilos for a set of 5. So there's significant improvement and a standard of strength that I'm demonstrating. And at that time, I was weighing in at I think 63, 64 kilos. And I haven't weighed myself today specifically, but right now I'm around 63, 64 kilos. So the fact that I was sick as well, I probably would have lost a lot more weight due to my lack of appetite as well. And it intrigues me that when I was in a suboptimal condition, I was repping out weights that I struggled with. And that just makes me feel very, very accomplished, mainly because I'm seeing improvement. Now, this is, I guess, I guess, what's plaguing me with calisthenics. With calisthenics, it's hard to see progression, especially since progression can either be seen in the form of improvement in form, harder progressive forms, so like going from advanced tuck to like a shoulder planche, or just longer duration statics. So actually, I guess that's more inclined for skills. So I guess calisthenic skills, that's the way you see progression. And you often find yourself losing that motivation or commitment, mainly because it's so difficult to quantify and suss out how you are progressively overloading yourself. And, every now and then, I think it's a good idea to calibrate your baseline strength through weights, whether it be shoulder press or incline dumbbells, or even like weighted dips. And that seems to be a nice way or a nice, like a nice way to decipher where you are currently at. And speaking about weights and calisthenics, I'm reevaluating what I should be doing now in this moment, mainly because I'm on break now. I'm back at home. So because of this, I do not have as many equipments for calisthenics, but I'm still able to do planche training with like parallettes, but I kind of want to suss out how well I'll respond to another hypertrophy session. Having this session doing weights and like just purely doing weighted forms of calisthenics and just general free weights has made me realize I actually enjoy just repping out and pumping weights a lot more than I initially thought. I've always knew I enjoyed it, but today was, I think it was a dopamine rush because of how much I've recognized my progression. So maybe I'll experiment here and there, see where it goes. Perhaps I could break each week to one calisthenics day and the rest just increasing my bent arm work via free weights. That I'm not too sure, but that does seem to be an interesting approach. So that's basically it, and I'll finish it off here.